Day 24. Here we go. Having a liter of water. Having some rice cereal. This is brown rice today, so yeah. Alright guys, what's up? I'm on my way to the water. I think today's Wednesday, so yeah, it's pretty awesome. I got a coach later today, so oops, better put it on myself. So yeah, I got a coach today, and then I also got to run later and do push-ups and sit-ups. So anyways, I'm gonna go to work, do my thing, and then I'll catch up with you guys when I get off. So yeah, see you guys later. So I just got off work right now. Woo! Yes, I just got off work. What day is it? I think it's Wednesday, right? Oh, I gotta wait for this car. So yeah, it's Wednesday. I'm supposed to coach, but I think we got canceled, so that's not on the agenda anymore. So that's alright. I think we're gonna try to see if we can make it up. I think I'm supposed to coach tomorrow too, so I'm gonna try to see if we could do like tomorrow and Friday. But if not, I'll be doing a longer day tomorrow. But yeah. So anyways, I'm going home and I'm not really hungry, so I might just have some water and maybe some fruit or something. So I'll see you guys later. Having 2 tangerines. So I'm about to head out on a run. Probably like 2.9 miles again today, or whatever, 3 miles. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Woo! Just finished 2.78 miles in 23:49. I don't know what my pace was the whole time. Probably like 8:40 pace. So yeah. Anyways, I'm pretty thirsty, so I'm gonna get some water and check out the guy in the background. Anyways, yeah, water. Probably maybe like maybe some orange juice or something. So, anyways, catch you guys later. Having some water. Have another small bowl of rice. Having some salad. Time for some push-ups and sit-ups. Having some more rice. Having a glass of orange juice. So today my brother posted a blog. He writes a blog for his website. It's called Addiction to Running. I'll post the link in the description below. And today he was talking about like his across the years of the race that he did, and how he only ran like I guess his goal was to do like 1,000 pounds of lifting, and which I think is bench press, squat, and deadlift. So collectively 1,000 pounds, and then he was like, his bragging rights was, you know, I could do 100 miles and do 1,000 pounds worth of lifting. So anyways, he ran 100K. He posted a blog about it, so I was just quickly gonna discuss the very end of it. Yeah, his question at the end, you know, call for comments or whatever he does. He says, how do you handle failure? So I just wanted to talk about that. I already posted a response on his thing, and I think I said, what did I say? Let me pull it up here. I said I try to have a quick memory when it comes to thinking of things like that. So like, I could think of things like for instance, last year around this time I ran 100K, or attempted to run 100K, that I ran 50K, and like, I tend to have a quick memory when it comes to failing at stuff, because I've had to put up with so much like failure with school, with not having good grades in school because of dyslexia and stuff like that, and then even into like college with sports, because I was much bigger than like all my other teammates, so like I had to deal with like coming in last for wind sprints and stuff like that. So I've learned to have a quick memory with failure, and to learn, like quickly learn from like what those experiences, and then forget about them. So that's kind of how I deal with it. I think I also talk about first, you know, I realized what did I do wrong, and what could I do better. So that's something I focus on, and then I also try to focus on like the things I try to remember about those events. Those things that I failed at was what made it fun. Like why did I first attempt it, and what made it fun. So like that 100K, like the reason why I had a blast going out there is because I went out with my younger brother Joseph, and then I got to meet Angel, which is my sister-in-law. Well, we met before. I mean, we went to the same school, but like we got to hang out with her, and then we got to hang out with Alex, and I don't think the baby was around then. but the baby was, you know, was there somewhere, I think. So I think she was still in, Asher was still in the womb. So anyways, but yeah, that was probably the funnest thing I had, was not so much running the race, because, you know, running's not that fun, let's be honest. No, I'm just kidding. But was hanging out with them like for like 4 days. Like that I had a blast. And we went to like Austin, Texas, and we ate so much vegan food that like it was crazy. And like running 31 miles with Joseph was like absolutely amazing. Like we basically paced each other the whole time, except for towards the end where he left me. But that joker. So yeah, that was probably like the most fun I've had. Like thinking about this marathon that I ran in March or May, San Diego Rock and Roll I ran, and I was expecting to get like 4 hours, because I felt like that was pretty good goal, and I got like a 5 hour 26 marathon, and like I was pretty upset with that. But like, again, quick memory, what I learned, what I do wrong, what could I have done better. Like obviously I didn't train before, like I didn't train at all because my knee was inflamed at ITBS, so like I didn't train before, so that's what I did wrong. What could I do better? Like obviously I could train leading up to the race, or like have more preparation leading up to the race. So I think that's what I could have done better, or I could have done the half marathon instead of doing the full marathon, and kind of sucked up my pride a little bit. And then like, what did I have fun? Like I enjoyed, first of all, running that race, and you know, just enjoying the bands and stuff playing, and then my whole family turned up to cheer me on and crew me, so that was awesome. So like that's kind of the way I look at it. Another thing I said was I think it's important for me to realize that like that I did fail and be 100% okay with it. So like, be okay that like I didn't achieve that goal. Like, you know, come to terms with myself that I didn't achieve that said goal. So like I didn't achieve 100K, which is all right. Like I've come to terms with it. I didn't achieve it, but like I did achieve a 50K. So in one sense, I did fail because I was set out to achieve 100K, but in another sense, like I did accomplish a 50K, which is still pretty cool. But like I have come to terms that it was okay that I failed. Like I knew, and that happened even during the race. Like I had known at like 26 miles that I was going to drop, and I start to like come to terms with myself that like it was going to be okay, that I was going to be okay with it. So that's one big thing, because there's people who fail that won't ever live it down. I've talked, you know, you talk to people and they're like, you'll be asking them like, oh, how was that race? Like, how'd you do? And they're like, oh yeah, like, and they won't want to tell you like I didn't finish. Like they'll come up with some excuse like, oh, you know, the water bottles blew up and I ended up like rained out, and like, you know, like anybody who finished was just an idiot. So like, but like you can be okay with, you know, not succeeding every now and again, and failing helps you be more successful later on. So I think about that. So last thing I said was I can focus. So once I become 100% okay with failing, or once I realize that I did fail and become 100% okay with that, then once I do that, I can accept it, and I can focus on where to go from there. So unless you come to like, I feel like people get hung up on like for instance that 100K, like you can get so hung up on like failing at something like that like you can't focus on the next race or the next like anything. Like you can only focus on like I'm not gonna fail again. Like that's blah, 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 like whatever it is. Or me, like I didn't complete that, but like right after that I was like, where am I going from here? Like what's next? Like my knee hurts, so like I gotta rehab that because it hurts. Like I won't be able to run for a month. And then like what races do I want to do? Like what other goals do I have this year besides like running that 100K? And really it wasn't even, that wasn't even a real goal of mine. It was just kind of like Alex was like, hey, let's do it, and I was like, yeah, I'm in shape enough to do it. So like, but it didn't turn out the way I thought. But like, it's all about like where was I gonna go from there? So like I ran that and I got 50K, but like where was I gonna go? Like I wanted to run San Diego Rock and Roll, so I signed up for that. Like, and I didn't even prepare for it, but like I just wanted to do it, so I did it. And then like where am I going to go from there? Like I wanted to do a 5K and get a good time in it, so in the fall time, like I signed up for a 5K and trained for it, and I posted a pretty good time. So like that's like how I look at it. So like first you gotta come to terms with yourself that it's okay to fail and realize that you failed. Then second of all, you gotta focus on where am I going from here. So like once you're okay with you failed, like, where are you going to go from here? So that's all I got for you guys. That's kind of my rant. Well, it is a rant. So anyways, so with that, I'm going to go to bed. I think it's like 11:17, so I got my videos uploading, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I probably should drink a liter of water too. So I'm going to drink a liter of water before I go to bed because I think I only got 2 liters of water, and I really like to focus on having 3 liters of water every day. So that's kind of just the way I work. So I haven't really ever missed 3 liters of water, like probably like a year and a half or something. So I'm going to drink that liter of water and then go to bed. So with that, remember what I say. So remember, have a quick memory. So remember, if you fail, remember, have a quick memory. Dwell on it a little bit. Focus on what you did wrong, what you could do better. Then remember what made the event fun in the first place, or why you went in the first place, and what was so fun about it. Look at the positive that came out of it. Then next, become 100% okay with what you did and fail at it. So become okay with failing 100%, and then from there, focus on where you're going to go from that point. So with that, get out, get healthy. See you guys tomorrow.